This is the NFL on EA Sports. And this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. The Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey has a set. Off we go from Cincinnati. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line. They'll go play action here with Williams. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. That's number 40 on the season for him. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Traded away after 7 years as a Bengal. It's Joe Mixon. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a game of about one. Nick Cross will bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Bears first down. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to Mixon. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Brian Branch in on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll try and run it here with Pierce. They'll be brought down at the 37, but that is good enough for a first down.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next 3rd down situation?
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's number 40 on the season for him.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So it might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They will work the middle with Mixon.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's third down. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. And he can't get away. They rallied on the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. He's to the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, that changes the story quickly. Looked like a very nice opening drive to start. Instead, Greg, it goes back the other way, and the defense scores first.
And, Mike, early on, that's exactly how they drew it up. They wanted to come out and establish themselves with this first drive of the game, and then all of a sudden, disaster strikes. Not only do they turn the ball over, the defense is able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On the ground to begin the drive with Pierce. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 33, here's second down and 5. Off play action. Here's Williams. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards. First and 10. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. This one intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. On for the PAT is Aubrey. His kick is good. And the Bengals move out on top. 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First and 10 at their own 26-yard line. Williams in motion. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. Now, after that last play, we have an injured bear on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timer. Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And will be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
A play fake. Now Williams out to his right. He's going to run it.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and they come out to the 20-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18. Here we go, here we go. Stop.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. To the 45. What a terrific run. They finally bring him down at the 15-yard line. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 65 yards.
Outside. 18.
At the 15-yard line.
Here's the first carry for the Pitt product, James Conner. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Get set, get set. 18.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he will power his way into the end zone. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Bengals. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Moving outside the pocket. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The second defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. Auburn is good with the extra point. And the Bengals are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Pierce for the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. We'll start this one on the ground with Pierce. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. They'll work forward to the 40-yard line. Brian Grant in on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Outside. 18. Yellow.
Play fake. Now it's Purdy. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Handoff now for Harvey. He'll manage only about 3. So it will bring up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A gain there of 21. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
2-yard line.
Purdy works out of the pistol. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. On the handoff, heading left, it's Connor. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete. Kayshon Boutte was the one he was looking for. And now it's 4th down.
4th down.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Bengals can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. At the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Here's Pierce for the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. He'll air one out for Palmer. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Well, he's brought down, and that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Williams now to throw. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this 2nd quarter. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And for all the interceptions that he's thrown this game, kind of wish he would have gotten the message sooner. If it's not there, just get rid of it. Sometimes the best play in football is don't try to force it.
Williams to the air once more. He's going to look deep here, looking for Rocket. And that is incomplete. One final chance, does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. Still going. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Bengals keep rolling right along. 38-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Around the middle with Pierce. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
Dang it. Ready, set.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And that'll move the sticks. That's a 1st down. Down to the 45-yard line.
I like that call on third down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on third down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating third down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with third down.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First down, Chicago.
A run here with Mixon. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. Now they'll run option left to the short side of the field. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw is Williams. He'll get that out to Mixon. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Launch on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th down. What a hit.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already.
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 8-yard line.
A run once more. That's Harvey. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Get set.
Play action. Here's Purdy. Throwing on the run. It's behind his man, and it's incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tries to retreat, but is covered up.
At their own 42-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Throw over the middle, looked in by Mitchell. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He's gonna keep it himself.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. On the ground, it's Mixon as we begin the 4th quarter. They'll pick up 7. Nice job defensively, though, to make sure it's not more. And it sets up 4th down. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, it's Harvey. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
Get set, get set.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A run with Harvey. And some good blocking. Springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I...
And he will score! R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Bengals. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Number 7 is 8 for the season. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A 1st down.
Certainly not the biggest gain by any means, but he does a really nice job getting past the sticks, keeping his feet in bounds, and ultimately picks up the 1st down.
Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Harvey. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Moving to his right, and that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
That is not going to do it. tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And that one going to be thrown down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
The motion man here is Mitchell. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. That's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
He's down right at the 40, but that is good enough to move the chains. First down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
And the Bears first down.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go. One final play. Flush to his right. That one to the sideline and incomplete. And a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no